Good morning. It is 8:25 a.m. Wow, already? On Monday, December 10th, 2018. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, this week and next week I will be working from home in order to support my Korea project. And so, uh, in some ways that makes my schedule a lot easier because I don't have the commute time, right? In other ways, it makes it a little bit more challenging because I have to be cognizant of working at a very different time zone than my colleagues in Korea. But, hey, it'll be all right. So I'm getting to work on that. So I'll be doing, that, during working hours this week and next week. What I will talk about today, though, in this video is that I got the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for Nintendo Switch. Came out on December 7th, and I had pre-ordered it. So uh, I played a little bit of that yesterday, and so far it's pretty good. I mostly got that because I think it's best as a party game on those rare occasions where I am actually playing a Nintendo Switch in a room with other people. But it is also fun just on its own. Uh, there's just so much variety in this one. It's kind of bonkers, and it seems like it does a really good job at having a whole bunch of different modes where no matter what mode you play in, you're unlocking stuff, which gives that sense of progression, which is pretty good. Now, I've poked around with the Smash Brothers games in the past, but I wouldn't ever say that I've been especially good at any of them. I think I'm okay. I am competent, but not competitive, perhaps. Um, but it's just a fun game. It's bonkers, and having all of the different characters interact in surprising ways is just interesting. And this game in particular just seems like exhaustively full of detail. Like there's an actual little menu where you can go in and just find all of the voice samples for every single unlocked character, um, just in a list. So you can just play the voice samples for like every little noise that the character makes. Uh, so when Link throws the bomb, he goes, yeah! And you can play that noise over and over if you want. And also have all of the different music tracks, and there's a bunch of those. It's kind of like this little encyclopedia. It's pretty bonkers. But that's fun. In the meantime, I'm also continuing to play Tetris, the Tetris Effect, and then I played a bunch of Octopath Traveler on the plane, and getting back into that. And then I still have Red Dead Redemption 2, and then I also have Persona 5, which I bought a while back and haven't started, and too many games. Too many games. Can never play them all. And so it's one of those constant struggles because there's not time enough to play all of them. And yet, in an attempt to play as many as possible, you end up playing games all the time and not doing maybe other things. And so, once you accept that you don't have time to play all of them, that becomes this interesting question of where do you draw the line? Because frustration of being unable to play all of them can still lead to playing more than you should. But then should is also an interesting word there. Who's to say how much you should play? According to who? I don't know. Anyway, I suppose at the very least, the should probably entails an awareness of your other life goals and the amount of video game play that is what's the word, compatible, I suppose, with those goals. Anyway, I think I will leave it there because I've got to get to work. And I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.